A lot of times when we're starting out as a side hustle, where do we decide we're going to compete? Well, we're going to be the lowest price. And I think a lot of times that's a mistake. When you look at industries that have low barriers to entry, I think about coaches, consultants, real estate, competing on price is a pretty bad way to go about it because we're creating a race to the bottom. What I want you to think about instead of what's the quality of care? And if you investigate a lot of industries, I think you're going to find that the quality of care, the level of service is absolutely god-awful. So if you were just bad, you're going to be reasonably successful. Now what happens if you are good? So instead of competing on price, how do you compete on service? How do you compete on professionalism? And that's something I think we could all spend some time developing and improving our processes around how we service our clients. I've had a lot of opportunities come my way simply because I was the only person that responded to a phone call or an email in a reasonably timely fashion. And I'm not even that great at this. So no matter what your industry is, if you can determine where standard of care is really bad and you can provide a differentiated service that ups that standard of care, you will be successful. And that's really basic stuff. That's responding to emails, answering the phone, showing up prepared, being punctual. These are things that I think sometimes we take for granted because they appear to be easy to do, but they're not always easy to do. So how can you design systems to make sure that you are showing up? Because that's the difference between a professional and an amateur. They show up. It doesn't matter what kind of day they're having, it doesn't matter what's going on around them. In the moment of service, they are showing up, they're being a professional. And so if you're a side hustler, if you're in a business that has low barrier to entry, you have a tremendous opportunity to not compete on price, but rather to compete on service, to become a professional. Hope you guys have a great week.